DeltaV SaaS SCADA is an IoT cloud-native platform designed to enable asset-intensive industries to quickly and securely connect, acquire analytics, and provide control of remotely located devices anywhere, anytime by any one of your authorized users. We help our customers become more productive, profitable, and sustainable to improve life around the globe. Self-serve edit is a new feature available in DeltaV SaaS SCADA. Today we'll explore how to use self-serve edit to easily edit configurations, such as time zones, hierarchy, IP address, sensor templates, and more, all to empower you to manage your settings seamlessly. Access to self-serve edit is permission-based. In the admin center, users must have the self-serve edit user role assigned. This role needs to be created in each company with the appropriate permissions. Please consult our team to set up your company admin permissions. In this scenario, a field technician has made some changes on site, and now we'll use the self-serve edit feature to update DeltaV SaaS SCADA. Let's start by looking at the site's current state. On the site display, we can see that there are 5 sensors that are being displayed from the device. Select the hamburger menu on the site display, and select the Configure Location option. In this screen, we can see these 5 sensors set up for this site. The other sensors shown here are system sensors. We will be adding a couple of sensors and making a few other changes to this site, including updating the map location. When I select the Map tab, it currently shows the site at coordinates 0N0W, which places it in the ocean off Africa. We'll update this. To access the self-serve edit feature, we must enter an admin center. To do this, click your name in the top right, and the admin center selection will appear. You can open it directly, or right-click to open it in a new tab. Once in the admin center, look for the self-serve edit tool under Platform Configuration. Depending on your permissions, you might see different options to select here. Click on Self-Serve Edit. In this scenario, we are working with an FB1200 device using the DNP3FBX protocol, but the Self-Serve Edit feature works with other device types too. In this screen, enter in the location name, serial number, LSD, UWI, CID, IP address, status, or user ID to find the site that you are looking for. I am going to enter the serial number for this site. There's only one site attached to this serial number. I am going to select the site. This will load the self-serve edit tool. In the self-serve edit tool, the grayed out fields cannot be edited, while white background fields are editable. Now we are going to make changes to this site. On the first page, which is the device tab of the self-serve edit, we will first change the hierarchy of this site. Select the field in hierarchy name and select the new folder that you would like this site added to. For this example, we will be moving it to 000 no name. Next, we are going to change the time zone. In the time zone column, we can select from the menu the time zone that we are going to change it to. In this case, we will be moving it from GMT 6 Central Time to GMT 7 Mountain Time. Now to change the contract hour, select the box and enter in the new time. I am going to change this from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Finally, on this page, we are going to update the IP address. I have the new address already highlighted, and I will enter this in the IP address selection. On this first page, which is under the Device tab, we can see that there are other areas that you can change, including a secondary IP address and no communications alarms. We are not going to change these for this example. I will select the Locations tab in the top middle to get to the next page. We can see that just like the first page, the grayed out areas are not editable. I am going to enter in the coordinates in the latitude and longitude fields here to the correct coordinates. You can select the GPS update method and add notes in the description if needed as well. I am not going to make any changes for either one of those. Under the meter section, you can change the meter type by selecting the field. I will change this from NA to wellhead EFM. There are also enumeration sets and sensor ordering sets that you can modify. To apply a sensor ordering set, I am going to select the basic EFM set in the options menu. Each company will have their own sensor ordering sets available to be selected. There are also system ordering sets that are pre-created and can also be selected. In the sensors section, we can see the 5 sensors that are currently on this site. There are a couple of options to add sensors. The first option is to add a sensor template if one has already been created. Select the plus icon in the top left and select the sensor template available for the company. The second option is to manually add sensors. We will be adding 3 sensors manually in this example. Please note that this is based on our example, and this will vary depending on the sensors needed for your site. For the first sensor, enter in the following information in the columns below the already pre-created sensors. In the tag column, I will enter the DNP3 tag. which is P11-5 today's total. Under name, I'll enter condensate volume. I'll select the data type decimal from the options in this column. I will select the measurement type, which is volume. Next, the unit of measure. I will select cubic meters. The sensor type that I can select is condensate volume. Finally, I will check the box Read Only, Yes. Once you have completed the first sensor, another field will appear below, and you can enter in the second sensor. For our example, we will enter in another sensor. This time in the tag column I will enter P11-5 yesterday's total. In the name column I will enter Y-day condensate volume, and I'll select decimal in the data type column. The measurement type is volume, and I will select that here. The unit of measure is cubic meters. I will select from the options menu. I will select Y-day condensate volume in sensor type. Finally, I will check the box Read Only Yes. The last sensor that we will add is a battery voltage sensor. In the tag column, I will enter System Power 1, EXT Volt Val. I will name this battery voltage. The data type is decimal, and I will select that from the options. In measurement type, I will select electric potential. In sensor type, I will select battery voltage. And finally, I will check the box Read Only Yes. Once we have entered in the sensors, we will select Server or All, check off the new sensors to be displayed on the dashboard. We will check off condensate volume, Y-day condensate, and battery voltage. Now that we've entered this information, we need to apply these changes in DeltaV SaaS SCADA. Click on Finish to proceed. Here you'll see a partial summary of the changes we've made: the hierarchy change, the time zone change, contract hour change, the IP address change, the latitude and longitude updates, meter type change to wellhead EFM, sensor ordering set to basic EFM, and finally, total number of sensors updated to 12, including the 4 system sensors. Click Finish in the top right to apply these changes. The system will perform a communication test on the device. Once successful, the device will be commissioned. A pop-up will indicate that this was successful. On the pop-up, you can either continue editing or return to the self-serve edit page. Now let's review the changes in DeltaV SaaS SCADA by going back to the home page. I will select Refresh in DeltaV SaaS SCADA by selecting the icon on the platform to see the changes. Now we can see the order of sensors has changed due to the sensor ordering set update, as well as the additional sensors that have been added. Let's try a demand poll to verify current data. To do this, select the grid icon on the site display. In the live data screen, we can select demand poll in the top right. We can close this out and refresh again, see the values coming in. All the sensors are now green, indicating successful readings from the device. Let's check the map coordinates. To do this, select the map tab. The site should now be showing in Edmonton, AB instead of off the coast of Africa. By looking at the hierarchy on the left, we can also see that our location is changed to the main field for the demo company, 000 no name. We have successfully used the self-serve edit. Thank you for your time today. Please contact our support team with any additional questions you may have, or set up training for you and your staff. Our customers are enabled with DeltaV SaaS SCADA from every angle, with change and project management, complete training, and live 24/7 support, because we believe every person on Earth holds the potential to create a brighter tomorrow.